day. I don't think I've talked to you guys yet this morning. Avery left super early at like 5:45 a.m. for his flight, and I slept in until like 9:30. Ate some breakfast and I've just been working on my computer all day. Like, I'm sure it's going to be a repeating occurrence in these vlogs, but I thought I would show you my outfit. So I am wearing this black Angela Meister button up. This is a very Angela Meister outfit. I'm just feeling inspired today. It's actually a men's button up. It's from Avery's wardrobe, but it has like very vampy collars, which are cool. This Versace Motion, I feel like I'm always saying that wrong. An Angela Meister belt. I am literally wearing all of his clothes, I'm realizing. And our mirror is still very dirty, as you can tell. We have washed it with glass cleaner so many times and I can't figure out what's going on. So if you have any suggestions, let me know, because I used to have this mirror. I washed it with the same glass cleaner and I never had this issue. So I don't know what's happening. But I'm just wearing a black linen skirt underneath. Probably just throw on some boots with this. But it is a beautiful sunny day outside. So much light coming into the apartment. I have a lot of organizing and things to do today. I would also like to film if I can get everything set up, because I haven't posted a main channel video in a little while with all of the moving, but I also need to catch up on these vlogs, and I have some different sponsored content that I'm working on for Instagram, so I just have a lot piling up on my plate that I need to get a hold of. So we'll see how this day goes. The sun is going down, as you can tell, and I've just been filming for the last couple hours. I ended up just filming on my iPhone because I was having some serious problems with our camera. And when the lighting was great, I think the quality was still up to par. I need to ship some of our remaining samples back to our factory so that they can reference them for production, but I need to locate a box, which might prove to be troubling, especially since the post office closes in 30 minutes, and I really don't want to pay for UPS or FedEx. I also haven't had lunch today, and it's almost 5 p.m. This just happens when I get over caffeinated, which isn't good. Hopefully I can have a nice dinner. Having a coffee machine in my apartment is both very good because it saves me a lot of money, although I still really enjoy working at coffee shops, but also I drink so much more coffee. When I have one at home, like, I'll make 3 or 4 cups in the morning and offer it to Avery, and like sometimes he has it. He is like the best health influence on me, I swear. He tries to get me to eat fruit instead of chocolate, which is crazy because when Avery and I were first together, we were both so addicted to candy, and we would go to the candy store and spend like $20 probably like 3 times a week when we were living together during the summers, and then like go watch Netflix at home. We don't really do that anymore. We love our dates. I still absolutely love my dark chocolate and peanut butter, but Avery is more of a fruit guy now. I don't know what happened to him, but he's definitely a good influence on my health, although I can't stop with the caffeine. I want to hear if you guys agree with me, because I feel like coffee simultaneously makes me like happier and more like productive for sure, but also it can make me like bitchy, which isn't the best, obviously. And also, like, I get really impatient when I'm very caffeinated. Like, if Avery isn't moving as quickly as me with like making decisions or just like doing random stuff that we do on an everyday basis, I know that I get a little bit crabby. I also can get like a bit shaky and probably just annoying to be around during the workday. Maybe have decaf on some days because I actually really do enjoy the taste of coffee. So I'll have to see how that goes for me, but I should get to finding a box. We've also really been trying to make friends with the ladies that work at our local post office so they don't hate us when we start sending a lot of packages through them, because at my last post office in New York, oh my god, I had like one friend at the post office, but the other people were so mean to me every time that I would come in with a bunch of packages. So trying to use some preventative measures this time around. Hi guys, I've just changed into comfy clothes. I have so much to do, but I'm just like sitting here trying to think of what I should do first. I have had dinner since I last talked to you, and I FaceTimed Avery for a little bit. I didn't even show you my dinner because it wasn't that pretty, and I was like violently hungry, so I just ate it really quickly. But I think I am going to go edit my video in bed because it's comfy in there, and since we still don't have a couch, I don't really have anywhere to sit except in our chair. I don't know, this chair is comfortable, but I don't really like editing in my lap when I'm in a chair. It's fine if I can be like extended in a bed, but I prefer a table over anything. So hopefully we will be getting our table soon. I think our couch comes tomorrow, so I'll catch up with you guys if anything exciting happens in the meantime. Good morning, you guys. I am quite out of breath right now and quite exhausted. I got my morning workout. Our new Thrive Market box came pretty early this morning, and so did our new couch. Both of those things being quite heavy, especially the couch, and quite big. And I took it on myself to carry it up to our walk-up without my male roommates. And you know, I did it. But it was very difficult. I was regretting it by the second floor. But I thought I would show you what we got from Thrive Market. It's our first time trying them out. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I do hear YouTubers talk about them a lot, so I wanted to give it a test, although the box came completely busted open, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'll show you guys what all we picked up. But basically, if you don't know what Thrive Market is, I'll leave a link down below because I think all members can get some sort of discount, sort of like Uber. When you give someone a discount, you get a discount too. So I'll link that down below if you're interested in trying it out. But it basically just claims to be discounted from grocery store prices, and they do stock mostly organic things, and they also give a Thrive Market membership to families in need. I think it's like $5 a month to use them, but they bill you yearly. And you can see the price differences on what you would expect at your normal grocer versus what you can get it for on Thrive Market when you shop on their website. This first box that I got, I had it at a discount, so I thought I would just try it out. We got some pumpkin seed and flax granola. Avery loves this. I also love this. Although I don't eat cereal that often. I probably should more often instead of eating bread for breakfast every morning. We got some ground flaxseed, a big bag of it so that we can use it for egg substitutes. It's also super rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for you, as I'm sure you know. I got a small bag of garlic powder. We've been cooking with fresh garlic a lot, which I really like. But for some of my recipes, it makes the most sense for me to have garlic powder, so I wanted to have a bit on hand. But we'll still be using fresh as often as possible. We have chia seeds, ready to make some chia seed pudding, and just like throw this in a lot of our stuff. Got a bag of organic spaghetti. Spaghetti, I think, is my favorite noodle. I'm not that picky about it, but I don't know, there's something about it. I actually thought this bag was going to be bigger. This is a 2-pound bag of brown rice. I wanted to get a bigger one, but I don't know. I expected when I started shopping on Thrive for it to be more bulk things, but it's not really. Like, this is the biggest bag of brown rice I could get. Although this will still probably last us a while because we like mix up our grains quite frequently. Bragg's nutritional yeast. This was a lot cheaper on their website than in store, so we went ahead and grabbed this. We usually get it in bulk from the Whole Foods section, but we don't actually like buy it in like bulk quantities. We usually get like $1 or $2 worth of nutritional yeast and use it until it's gone, but now we'll be stocked up. So I just realized these are different than what I've had in St. Louis and what they sell there. Annie's vegan mac and cheese there is made of like sweet potato and pumpkin, and it's incredible. But I just realized the one that I got is the cheddar flavor one, which I would rather have the sweet potato and pumpkin one, but that's okay. And I can't find this at any grocery store here. Although I'm afraid it's just going to taste like the Daiya one, which isn't bad, but I don't prefer it. We're dangerously propped up against an avocado right now, but it's working. Why is this in plastic? That's so dumb. Bottle of organic ketchup. I think this was like $1. Everything is so. That's why I don't really like ordering food online, because it's so against my whole try to make grocery shopping as zero waste as possible thing. Organic salsa. I did vow to myself not that long ago that I was going to stop buying chips and salsa to have in my house because I just eat it so much. But apparently I caved. Maybe I'll just add this to like some tacos or something instead of buying chips. I think it's fine if we're like having people over, but I can't have the snacks in the house. It's not good when I do. Give you some perspective, still have quite a lot of stuff to show you, but Avery and I split this. We each paid like $25 for all of this stuff to be shipped to us. I have a big can of crushed tomatoes for making pasta sauce because we don't have a food processor yet. We've been cooking our own pasta sauce with plum tomatoes a lot lately, but it just still stays pretty chunky, so I'm excited to have some crushed tomatoes on hand until we can get a food processor and blender in this house. This is Avery's favorite cereal, and it is also significantly cheaper on Thrive. And these are the Heritage Flakes by Nature's Path. Nature's Path is just such a good brand. Buckwheat flour, which I'm really excited about for making like vegan waffles and vegan pancakes. And it's gluten-free, even though it says wheat in the name. Also got rolled oats from Bob's Red Mill because I want to start making oatmeal since it is getting cold outside. It's like the coziest thing to do. When I lived in my old apartment, I had oatmeal for breakfast every morning, and I often had it like at night when I would get home from class too. I had some really great oatmeal when I was in London that was like dates and bananas in the oatmeal, and I can't wait to remake that. I got 2 cans of organic coconut milk for making curries. And then I also got 2 of Amy's organic spicy chilies. On Thrive Market you sometimes do have to buy 2 of things, but they're quite inexpensive and an easy meal when I don't want to make my own chili. That's everything. I have been filming for 14 minutes somehow at the beginning of this vlog. We did get a good amount of stuff though for the money that we spent. Avery and I splitting it definitely helps. But I think I am going to eat some breakfast, fuel myself a bit, or maybe I'll just keep having this orange juice and power through putting the couch together and like moving around our living room and doing it all myself. I'm excited to see what the couch looks like. I guess I'll go do that now. So I just learned that the other boxes for the couch are actually still up for delivery. I was wondering how they fit it in that smaller box that I carried up the steps, even though it wasn't that small, but I was like, wow, it's impressive if they can fit it all in there. But I just have to wait until later to put it together, and maybe I'll have some help then. I've made lunch / breakfast, but it's definitely much more of a lunchy meal. I made my signature ramen. I threw in some faux ground meat as well. This one's looking like it's going to be quite spicy, a bit more chili paste escaped the jar than I would have liked. It'll be good. I am heading to the post office with this big box of samples to send to our factory so they can reference them because they need them for production. Got that 1-day shipping label. Express shipping kills us, but it's pretty necessary for timelines. Still waiting on the other part of the couch. I'm back from the post office. It was so crazy in there, but the worker was still being very nice. There was only one person working, and the line was like out the door almost by the time that I left. Just crazy. But I ended up stopping at a local deli. I got a zucchini, a lemon, and a lime, some more garlic because we're out, and an onion, which I never ever really like onion, but I want to start cooking like soups and curries with it finally, minced up. So gonna start trying to do that. And then we were out of some spices. So I got some more red pepper. I was very happy with the spice prices. The bodega that I went to was like a natural bodega with a lot of organic products, and this red pepper was $2.99. My sesame seeds were $2.99, and my curry powder was $2.99. Spices can be really expensive. And then I totally caved when I was at the register and saw these, so I'm going to have these now, do a bit of a relapse on my chocolate. And I don't know what I'm gonna try to cook later. I've already had ramen today, so I probably shouldn't do like a curry, but I don't know, I might. Still waiting on the rest of the couch to arrive. I would like to clean up the floors a bit. We're really struggling to keep our old wood floors seeming clean because there's like little cracks in the floor and there's just a lot of built up dust and dirt. I feel like they need a really professional cleaning, but I don't even know if that would work, and I don't really want to pay for that, so I've just been cleaning them like every other day. I think we're making some progress on it, but I definitely want to give them a better clean before we put a couch down. I'm about to make my dinner. I am craving a salad, and I know that we need to use up these leaves soon, and this avocado is ripe, so I'm gonna do some of this spring mix with a few of these cherry tomatoes and the avocado. I'll probably eat the entire avocado, half a can of chickpeas, and then I am going to roast this last sweet potato that we have that my grandfather gave us to put in the salad as well. So it should be super filling with the avocado and chickpeas and potato. So I'm also going to put a clove of fresh garlic with the sweet potato to cook with, just because I'm such a big garlic fan. Just took the sweet potatoes out of the oven. I put them in there for 25 minutes, and I think I burnt them just a tiny bit. I'm always like paranoid of undercooking them. Not that you can't eat them when they're undercooked, but I just hate like the feeling of undercooked potatoes. So I did burn them a bit, but it's okay, they're just crispy. Here's what we have so far. I'm also going to share with you how I make a spicy mayo dressing. It's so easy, but I wouldn't say it's like homemade from scratch by any means, but just a spicy mayo. If you're vegan, you might have these things at home, maybe not Vegenaise, but this is actually great for making creamier sauces. But I just use Vegenaise and chili paste, and I mix them together, and it's the perfect spicy mayo. But the Vegenaise is also really great for making like a vegan sour cream and a lot of other things, and I find that the jar lasts me forever. But I do like a generous scoop more of the mayonnaise than the chili paste, but it really depends on how spicy you want it to be. And chili paste is also, if you like spicy food, you should be buying this for your ramens and soups. Then we got our spicy mayo. So easy, no food processor required. And then sesame seeds must go on top of everything. We love sesame seeds. Olive oil as dressing on the leaves. Then I'm gonna put some crushed red pepper on top, mainly on the avocado, and probably just the tiniest bit of nutritional yeast. Here is my salad that's very filling. I'm glad I skipped out on the chickpeas because this is a lot of food still. I am about to edit a vlog and tuck into bed. I have a pretty long day tomorrow. I have a full afternoon and evening with Marc Jacobs, which is exciting. To have a dinner, and they're doing like this entire day of activities for their new grunge collection. I'm a bit nervous because I don't know anyone else going. I'm able to have a +1 for dinner, so hopefully Avery will be back in town in time. But I'm also always nervous for stuff like that, especially because I eat a vegan diet and I never want to like come off as rude. But I also don't want to eat animal products. They'll probably have something though. Just sometimes this lifestyle can prove to be a little bit tough, but it's worth it. And also I'm just like introverted and shy and awkward, and I really try not to be. I can usually just like throw myself out of my comfort zone and like talk to people if I must. I also want to say thank you guys for being so kind to me lately on all of the branded content that I've been doing. Especially on Instagram, I am doing a fair amount of partnerships on there now, and I used to not do like any at all on Instagram, but I have been focusing on my Instagram a lot more. I still only work with brands that I really like. I've gotten to work with quite a few brands that really focus on sustainability lately, which has been amazing, and other brands that I just couldn't have ever imagined working with, and now I am, and they're repeat clients. I'm so glad that you guys have been so supportive of me, and I'm just very grateful for you all. It's also nice because I haven't been doing it as much lately just because life has been crazy, but I can't wait to get back into it a bit more. I would spend like every day, I was posting an outfit picture on Instagram almost every day and like making no money off of it basically. And it's a great way to keep in contact with you guys and like share my outfits, and I get a ton of inspiration off Instagram as well, but it's nice to finally be getting a financial return on that with brands that I actually like, not just like random partnerships that I would get reached out to about that I just would never do. Because that still happens a lot. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you. And with that being said, I am going to do a bit of editing on this vlog and then read some. I'm still reading this book. It's taking me forever to finish it because it's really sad, and sometimes I've just had a long day and I can't just like get really sad before I go to bed, so I haven't been reading it that much, even though I'm really loving it. I'm almost done. All right, guys. Good night.